Hey, I'm Alex, and I don't know why, but the weather today is making me feel way more relaxed than usual.
Hey, I'm Emma. And that's interesting because I had the exact opposite reaction. I feel like the weather today is making me a little lazy.
Really? See, for me, it's like calm, peaceful. Everything is slower in a good way.
I mean, I get that. But when it's like this, I lose all motivation to do anything productive.
So you're saying the weather is your excuse?
Not an excuse, a very valid reason.
Of course.
But it's funny, right? How something as simple as the weather can completely change your mood.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Like, same person, same plans, different weather, totally different energy.
Exactly. If it's sunny, I suddenly want to go outside, walk around, do things.
And if it's cloudy?
Blanket, couch, no regrets.
That sounds like a solid plan, honestly.
Thank you. I stand by it.
I think weather is also one of the easiest ways to start a conversation,
Oh, definitely. It's like the universal topic.
right? You can talk about the weather with literally anyone.
And it's always safe.
No risk.
No controversy.
Unless someone says they love cold weather.
Okay, that's controversial.
Exactly.
So, where do you stand? Team hot or team cold?
I'd say warm, but not too hot.
That's not a team. That's avoiding the question.
I'm being realistic. Extreme heat is exhausting, but extreme cold is just uncomfortable.
I actually kind of like cold weather.
Of course you do.
What does that mean?
It means you're one of those people who says, I love winter, but only because you're inside with a blanket and a hot drink.
That's part of it, yes.
Exactly.
But I also like the feeling of fresh air, wearing a jacket. It feels cozy.
I get the cozy part, but waking up early in the cold,
Okay, that part is terrible.
see?
But waking up early is already hard. Weather just makes it worse.
Fair point.
What about rain? How do you feel about rainy days?
I like rain, but only when I don't have to go outside.
Same.
Rain is great when you're at home. It's relaxing.
The sound of it is so calming.
Exactly. But the moment you have to leave the house,
Everything becomes complicated.
wet shoes, traffic, umbrellas that don't work,
Wind flipping your umbrella inside out.
that's the worst.
It's like the weather is personally attacking you.
Exactly.
I remember one time I left the house thinking, it's just light rain, it's fine.
Famous last words.
5 minutes later, it was pouring.
Of course.
And I was completely unprepared. No umbrella, no jacket,
That's a situation you can't recover from.
not at all. I arrived completely soaked.
That's the kind of day that just changes your mood instantly.
Yes, it's like, okay, this day is not going well.
Weather has that power.
It really does.
I also think weather affects how people interact.
How so?
Like on a sunny day, people seem more open, more friendly.
That's true.
And on cold or rainy days, everyone is more quiet, more focused on themselves.
Yeah, it's like people are just trying to get from one place to another as fast as possible.
Exactly. No time for small talk.
But when the weather is nice, people slow down a bit.
And conversations happen more naturally.
That's interesting. I never really thought about it like that.
I mean, even something like sitting outside at a cafe feels completely different depending on the weather.
Oh, for sure. Good weather makes everything feel better,
Even simple things,
especially simple things.
like having coffee outside suddenly feels like an experience.
Exactly.
While on a cold day, you just want to go inside as fast as possible.
Yes. Survival mode.
Basically,
Do you check the weather every day?
almost every day, yeah.
Same. It kind of decides what I'm going to wear, and sometimes what I'm going to do.
Definitely what I'm going to wear.
There's nothing worse than choosing the wrong outfit for the weather,
Oh, that's the worst.
like dressing too warm and then realizing it's actually hot.
Or the opposite, thinking it's warm and then freezing.
I've made both mistakes.
Same. And once you're outside, there's nothing you can do.
You just have to accept it.
And suffer quietly.
Exactly.
I think that's why people talk about the weather so much.
Because it affects everyone.
Exactly. It's something we all experience every single day.
And it's always changing, so there's always something new to say,
That's true. It never gets old.
even though it's technically the same topic.
But different every time.
Right.
It's funny, we started talking about the weather and now we're talking about mood, habits.
That's how conversations work.
They start simple and then go somewhere else.
And sometimes all you need is something small to start.
Like, nice weather today,
Exactly.
which sounds basic
But it works
every time.
every time.
So maybe the weather isn't just small talk.
Maybe it's just the beginning of something.
I like that.
Me too.
All right, I think we've officially overanalyzed the weather,
Probably.
but it was worth it.
Definitely.
Let's leave it there.
Sounds good.
Thanks for practicing with us. Keep speaking, keep improving. See you in the next one.